And y'all thought Twitter was bad? I have been bamboozled, okay? So a while ago I got sent a bunch of stuff, a bunch of info from Tempest, one of my mods, like, hey, this is going on with Tectone right now. He's getting death threats. Things are going crazy. And I'm like, let's be real for a second. Tectone getting death threats is like a Tuesday, bro. It's messed up how people treat this man. I don't agree with death threats. You know what? I might disagree with Tectone on a lot of his takes and opinions, but my god, do I think death threats are the dumbest. Do not do it. No matter how much you disagree with somebody, it is so dumb to do it. Because it says a lot about you, not about him. It says a lot about you as a person. And listen, I know my community. I know we're all good beans here. Us, we don't do that. We do not, okay? And we don't accept that stuff. And if you do stuff like that, get the hell out of the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you here. Like, death threats are dumb. But I digress. The reason why I didn't cover this sooner, which I think I got like a week ago or something, was that he was trending and stuff. And though I love spilling that tea, I love current events and dramas, I didn't want to perpetuate the algorithm and the clout surrounding him getting death threats. Because sometimes when you emphasize on things like that, there's always the risk of it creating more traction towards it. And for something like that in particular, death threats are really traumatizing. And I worked in esports and I as a commentator, and the amount of death threats I've gotten every single time I did an event for commentary, like my mental health was in shambles. It was it was so brutal that I disappeared for like 2 years almost and came back as a VTuber. Like it was that bad. Like I can't even imagine the scale that Tectone goes through with this stuff. And to be like, "Oh, he's probably used to it or probably well adjusted." That's a terrible thing to say. No one should ever have to get used to a death threat. No one. It makes me so upset. And listen, you can dislike his content, you can dislike him even. I don't care. But death threats are just so next level. To fill you in, sorry that it's a little long winded, but to fill you in on what happened, a kid made a TikTok that alluded to threatening and to unaliving Tectone. And the comments and thousands upon thousands of likes later all were agreeing with it and that he should unalive. And I was like, what the hell? Right? The person who made the video took it down and they're like, oh, you know what? I don't condone like telling people to die and stuff. It's not who I am, so on and so forth. I'm trying to focus here on the comments though, because they had the most creepy hive mind I've seen in quite a while. And that's the thing, is the dangers of the bystander effect and the dangers of hive mind, right? You feel empowered because of multiple people are saying the same thing that you start to take it to the extreme. This happens all the time. And seeing this happen online is in such an escalated way because of the dissociation between person and that of online entities. Basically, too long, didn't read, Alicia, you be spitting too many factoids, okay? These kids are getting unchecked, okay? Their parents aren't checking them. Their friend groups, since they aren't making new friends during the time of COVID, they don't have friends who are checking them either. They're just meeting online, like, randoms who have this skewed vision of the world and are chaining with each other rather than making real connections with people. And it's mortifying because they're turning into these little sociopaths that are wishing death upon people they've never even met over video game characters, over opinions on a video game. And that's hella concerning, okay? Listen, I know some of you guys have commented before, and I usually delete these comments because I think it's really messed up to say. So I'm going to be very clear about this. I'm not the kind of person to be like, oh, beat your kids, beat your kids. No, no, none of that, okay? I'm saying is that, damn, parents either need to step up and talk to their kids about the severity of their words and what they are doing to people, or y'all need to be better friends. Listen, I know I have some young viewers out there. I know I got some Gen Zers out there, okay? Check your friends. If your friends are acting out of pocket, being a good friend is sometimes confronting them and having a conversation about it. So all I'm saying is check yourself, check your friends, check your family. You know what I'm saying? Get it all done. Okay, make a better world together. It's that easy. Make a better world together. I know I covered this pretty late, but as I said before, didn't feel comfortable doing that based off of someone getting death threats because of my own personal experience with dealing with death threats, being in the limelight. So that's all. Really quick video. Love you guys. Make sure you love yourself. All that good stuff. Hey, also, hey, hit the subscribe button. do that. I'd appreciate it. Catch you guys later.